The Dallas Cowboys are back to embarrassing themselves.
They don't just get beat, they get blown out. They get blown out.
They are failing their entire organization. They are failing all their fans. Instead of meeting the high expectations they had, they failed to meet any. The Dallas Cowboys season is over. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. And well, we got a funny video to talk about now, because the team I hate the most, more than the Eagles, is the Dallas Cowboys, and they have been making me very happy recently because they suck. Last night, the Dallas Cowboys went against the Detroit Lions and got absolutely spanked. This was an awful game.
What the Cowboys did today, it was very bad. It was dreadful. It was awful. It was terrible. It was frightful. It was atrocious. It was disgraceful. It was deplorable.
On top of that, it's in Dallas. It's at home. They're getting embarrassed in front of their fans. They got booed by their fans.
And some boo birds coming on down from Arlington.
But why are the Dallas Cowboys playing so bad? Why is everybody clowning them? They are literally called America's team. They just signed Dak Boy to a big deal. He's getting the big bucks now. You got ceedeelamb. You got offensive power on your team. And you got a great coach, right? An even better owner. We're going to get more into that later. Now, despite all the offensive power that the Dallas Cowboys have, because their team is not that bad. 47-9 bad? I don't think so. Getting spanked by the Saints? I don't think so. I don't think they're that bad. The Cowboys usually, and I say usually because they're not off to a hot start this year, they usually play really good in the regular season. Listen, it's no secret the Dallas Cowboys are really struggling right now, and it starts from the top down. Just like Shannon Sharp was saying in Ocho Cinco, it starts from the top of the organization down.
At some point in time, we got to come to the realization the Cowboys aren't good.
Being good starts all the way from the motherfucking top, because the Kansas City Chiefs are good, but it starts at the top.
Yeah.
The Ravens are good. It's always started from the top.
Guys, there's not going to be any organization in the world that is going to play good if their owners, the people at the top of the food chain, are terrible. If their coach is bad. It's not just the players scoring the touchdowns. There's a lot of fundamental pieces that go before the game, in preparation. The Dallas Cowboys severely struggle in that department.
There's some good also, but there's a lot more bad than there is good, and we know we got to fix that.
But the main reason that the Dallas Cowboys are a huge failure is their owner. Meet Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is probably the most famous owner ever. Everybody knows who this guy is, and that's the problem. He's a celebrity. Bro thinks he's on the team. I mean, he is, but not in the way that he thinks he is. Even if you're not a Dallas Cowboys fan, you probably know who Jerry Jones is. Look at the best team in the league. Look at the Chiefs. Look at my team, the Niners. Do you really know their owner? Unless you're like really tapped in with the NFL, you probably don't know many owners' names. He's sabotaged his organization to keep him at the top, to keep him to get all the credit. Like, he literally does not want his team to win. It's not about winning. Dallas Cowboys, America's team, they are a foundation of the NFL. They're a pillar of the NFL. When they're struggling, it's not really good for the league. They're a very good competitive team. They always have. They always compete. And as much as I hate them, they keep the NFL very entertaining. They're literally called America's team. So why are they the clown show of the NFL? Why do you have people like me? Why do you have people like my boy Zordior? Go check him out. Why do you have me and him talking shit about him? Why do you have Stephen A. Smith going crazy on him? They are the laughingstock of the NFL. Nobody takes the Dallas Cowboys seriously. The organization is cooked. They're never, ever gonna win if they have the same coach, if they have the same owner, if everything else is the same, if the culture of the Dallas Cowboys stays the same. I'm sorry, boys. You're not going to win anything. But the embarrassment of the Dallas Cowboys has finally hit its peak. Their season is over. And guys, just to prove how bad the Cowboys are getting embarrassed, I want you guys to take a look at this video. Look at Shorty right here. She's throwing up. Shorty's throwing up. And bro comes in and gritties on her. Nah. That's actually crazy. He just hit a random ass emo on this girl that's literally throwing up. Why is she throwing up? Trust me, it's not because of the drinks. It's not. She just saw Dak Prescott throw a ball and she literally puked. This is a sickness. The Cowboys have a sickness. A disease is going out. Once you see Dak Prescott throw a ball, you puke, you vomit. That's tough. Even the fans are trolling the Cowboys. Fans of the Cowboys making diss tracks on the team. Their players are always under an immense amount of pressure. This is true. Dak Prescott is under a microscope. If he messes up one time, he's done for. And he's messed up a lot of times. His connection with ceedeelamb is awful. How are the two most paid athletes in their industry? Dak Prescott and ceedeelamb are at the top of the list, and they're playing with each other. And they're not on the same page. It doesn't make any sense. There is an issue with the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys haven't won a game in Dallas. So maybe their fans really are that bad, because they haven't won with their fans. They haven't won against home field. And when you look at the games that they have won, it's all been on the road, but it's also been against shitters. All right, let's just be real. You beat the Steelers. Whoa. crazy. And then you beat the Browns. Are we really celebrating beating the Browns? The Browns suck. The Browns are worse than you. One of the very few teams that are actually worse than the Cowboys. Think about this. I mean, this video is literally just exposing everything wrong with the Cowboys. Cowboys don't have a running game, which is a big factor as to why they're playing so bad. Because they're constantly losing. They're constantly on the come up. They always have to come back from these leads. What do you think they got to do? They got to pass the ball almost every single possession. If you run, you're going to run the clock away, and you're not getting that chunk play. You know, you're not getting too many yards per play. You're going to have to pass, all right? You're going to have to make some deep throws. When you're not able to run the ball because you can't sacrifice the game clock, and you also just don't really have a good running back, and then combine that with the fact that your passing game isn't doing very hot, Dak Prescott is shit in the bed, what do you think's going to happen? They're going to lose, and they have. The season is getting harder and harder. All your good games are behind you. All your gimme games are behind you. It's just going to get more difficult because the next game the Cowboys play are against my team, the Niners, and we're going to destroy you just like we did in the playoffs, baby. Any Niners fans, drop down below. Any Cowboys fans. But let's look at their schedule right now. Against the Niners, let's just put an L right there. We know they're not going to win that game. Then they got the Falcons. Okay, Cowboys might get that. It's on the road too, so they're probably going to win that game. You got the Eagles next. As much as the Eagles are kind of struggling a little bit, they're going to beat the Cowboys, okay? The Eagles, they own the Cowboys. Your next games, you got the Commanders. The Commanders are good this year, bro. They're actually a good team. You're probably going to lose to the Commanders. Any team that has a good offense, any team that has a running game, you're going to give a big problem for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are not going to be able to defend you. But if you're wondering, oh my gosh, the Cowboys, they suck, right? How are they going to fix this? Well, you gotta go in a rebuild, all right? I think you just gotta blow it all up. In my opinion, I want to hear what you guys think too. Just blow it up. You just gotta pack it up. Flip the burgers, bro. Put the fries in the bag and give this shit up. You're not gonna do anything. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like. New wave of this channel, new name, new branding. Everything's gonna change slowly and surely. Things are gonna start changing. You're gonna start seeing my face more. Make sure to keep up with all the uploads. We're gonna keep posting. We're gonna keep grinding because I'm telling you, 2025 and the rest of 2024 is gonna be a really, really big year. So make sure to claim your ticket, bro. You're not gonna want to miss this train, all right? Because we're gonna go very, very fast and we're running people over, bro. If you're not in the whip, we're running you over. That's the motto. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, bro, I don't like you. If you did like the video, I like you though. So I'll see you in the next one, right? All right, watch one of these videos. I'll see you boys in the next video. Peace out.